Okay, we are making a video today about the amplifier problem because they come here pretty often. So the amplifier looks like this, and the part number is this. There are tons of different ones. As long as they look the same, we can repair them, but not always, unfortunately. So here's the deal. As you can see, this amplifier has no fans at all, and it's quite powerful. Believe it or not, it's a very powerful amplifier. For its footprint, it's very powerful. You can see there are lots of holes in here for ventilation, obviously. It runs really hot, but the heat is not what kills them most of the times. Okay, what kills them is the water damage. As you can see in this amplifier, it looks actually pretty good. Some amplifiers, they look so much worse. I'll show you another one. This one is, you can obviously see the problem. It's destroyed. By the way, same exact one. So what you can see here, looks like this one looks good, but you can see the spot. So a few drops got in here and destroyed the amplifier. So the amplifier runs hot, obviously humidity, everything builds up, but most of the times the problem is actually convertibles, and their drain lines are clogged and the water gets in here. So this amplifier is interesting. Why? Oh, I'm sorry. This amplifier is interesting because you can see it almost caught on fire. You can see fiber optic lines got melted completely. You can see water here. That's this area pretty much. This is where it got through. So water got in here, and the protection system on this amplifier didn't work because this is abnormal case. So what happened is, even though the amplifier doesn't look horribly bad, I mean, of course it's horrible because almost caught on fire. Probably the fuse finally burned. The main problem is this. It's all burned up, and you can see there's an inner layer, you can see there. Those inner layers are shorted, and there are about like 5 or 6 layers inside. And when this happens, the layers they start touching each other. These are power lines. So basically the board is destroyed. We tried to cut it like this a few times, and not really great success. As you can see, the water got in here and shorted the whole system. There's a small drop of water got in here and started frying here, melting, and damaged the actual inner layers. So, for example, this amplifier is not fixable, it's trash. Even though the rest of it doesn't look too bad. But I want to show you, like, a little bit of water can destroy the whole thing. Theoretically, it can catch your car on fire, theoretically. So it's very important to keep your drain lines serviced. Make sure that the water drains properly. Run some water and make sure that it drains near your wheel wells. This is where the drain outputs are. So what I'm saying, be careful. Take care of your drain lines, because this amplifier is like $2,000 and it's not a joke. It's super complicated to repair. Sometimes it makes no sense for us to even waste time on it. Why? I can tell you, like 1, 2, 3 chips. Those are major chips. They contain their software. Okay, basically you cannot replace the chip if they go bad because it's protected. You cannot read the software. You cannot replace it. So this project for Harman Kardon is protected. You basically cannot fix this amplifier even if you get a brand new parts. So it is a big deal, actually. So we charge $550. Some people say it's too much. I can say honestly, sometimes we lose money on these amplifiers trying to fix this junk, because sometimes it doesn't look too bad. You start fixing it, it's like, and that's it, whole day is gone. Sometimes 2 days we try to fix the amplifier, still doesn't work properly. Another problem is to remove this board. It's not easy because it's a lead-free solder. It's not easy to desolder this thing. So that is uncommon problem. This is common. The water got in here. So basically what happens is, if the water gets in the proper area, it will simply blow the fuse, and the problem is kind of gone for your car. If first you're going to install another fuse 40 amps, it's going to blow again. What's interesting about this amplifier? Nothing really, but this one is like badly destroyed. The water. This is after we actually washed it in ultrasonic solution. It was actually a waste of time because it's gone. All this, what you call it? The interconnecting holes, some of them are corroded, some are destroyed. For example, here you clearly see it, but like I said, this is after we washed it. So you see this white residue, this is actual metal after it got dissolved in this chemical reaction called hydrolysis. Basically, water is not like a really bad thing, but water and the current makes corrosion go super quick. Basically, when the water gets in here while your amplifier under powered, all these details you see, like resistors, transistors, they lose their metal to the water, and then you see this residue. So copper and everything, it gets destroyed. So we couldn't fix this amplifier either. You can see corrosion everywhere. So this amplifier was completely flooded, and this is really obvious here. I mean, this is obvious. That one wasn't, we didn't know. From when we first saw this amplifier, it's like, oh, that one should be fixable. But no. Anyway, so this is what happens inside the amplifier. So it's a pretty bad problem for these amplifiers, and they're really expensive. And that's what I wanted to show you guys, that take care of your cars. It's not like we're interested to make money off you. We don't like these amplifiers because they, most of the times, probably, let's say, water damage amplifier, only like maybe 50-60 success rate, and the rest of the rate we basically waste our time. I'm serious about it. That's why not that many companies want to repair this amplifier. It's just sometimes just not worth it. And unfortunately, they can come back by warranty, because when you fix it, sometimes you cannot notice a problem, and it's, let's say, it's almost corroded but not fully corroded. It might come back, but we try our best. But I'm just saying, like, we really don't need your money. I'm just saying, better if you prevent the problem from happening. And like I said, I don't want to hear those things like, oh, the BMW is a bad car because the water gets in there. No, when you buy a brand new car, water doesn't get in there. The BMW becomes a bad car if you don't service the drain lines. When you have a sunroof, when your car is convertible, all those drain lines, they get clogged by dust, by dirt, and the water doesn't leak properly. And in a heavy rain, a car wash, you get all your electronics destroyed. Sometimes your car will catch on fire. I guarantee that. So the point of this video is to show you how important it is to take care of the drain lines. This is the amplifier side. On the other side, there's a battery. So when the water flows through the battery, you can catch fire for sure. There's a huge current goes in there. So please take care of your cars. And yes, we can repair these amplifiers, like not always. We try our best, but like I said, we're not always successful. That's about it. Thank you.